Not quite in the building, but right near the building. How about that?
Yeah,
Not
we
gonna say
not quite in the
We're gonna
building,
say
but
in the
it's
building.
kind of like a feel in the building,
Of
right?
course it is.
Virtually. I'm gonna virtually say hey and touch hands and hug her. But I am excited about
Yes.
her as well. We have been catching up on Instagram for like the last year, and I finally got her on the show. I'm super excited. More Black Girl Magic to celebrate Women's History Month. We have the amazing, she's an author, she's a minister, she is the CEO of Women of Reason. Y'all give it up for Toni
Let's
Reason.
give it
Oh,
Woo! Yeah.
up. Welcome
thank
aboard.
you so much. Thank you,
Yes.
Terry. Thank you, Stan, for having me.
Oh
Oh,
no,
no
thank
problem. It's a
you for being a
pleasure.
part of our Spotlight family. Like we tell everybody, Toni, you're in the family now, girl, so you can't get rid of us.
All right. I'm not trying to. We family.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Can't complain. How about you guys?
We
Great,
are
great.
doing great. We are doing great. Listen,
That's a
you
blessing.
looking amazing. We can see you on the I can see you on the Zoom, and you look fabulous as
Oh, thank
always.
you. I can't see you guys, but thank
You
you.
can't? Okay, well, they
We're gonna
might be
get that
working on it. We're
together.
gonna get that
Yeah.
together. So,
Okay, okay.
listen, we're gonna get right to it because we are running a little bit behind. You are
Okay.
one of the top 100 women of Maryland in 2020. Girl, how about that? Kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a
Yes,
big deal.
that's
That's
a
a
big
big
deal.
deal.
And you were honored as one of the top 40 under 40 in 2019 in New York City.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
just
That
got
was an
things going.
amazing.
You got it going on. I love it.
Oh,
I
All
love it.
thank
day.
you.
I
It's
love it.
only God. Only God.
It's
Thank
I
you.
love
God,
Thank
it. You
you.
right?
better
That
know it.
is God. That
Yes.
is God. You're an author of A Reason to Win, which is a guide for women in law enforcement. Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Absolutely. Probably for about the last 15 years, I kept saying I wanted to write a book. I wanted to encourage fellow leaders in law enforcement as I continue to advance. I said I had a story to tell. I wanted to get my story out. Of course, in correction, that's a male dominated field. When I was coming up through the ranks and wasn't a lot of women in leadership. So as I continue to excel, I wanted to share my story. And I said, you know what? It's time. And I got it out there. The goal was to encourage fellow leaders to rise up through the ranks in a professional manner. So
Love it.
I had my vision and I just pursued it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So how do you handle adversity and doubt, Toni? Like you're doing a lot of things and being in the field that you're in with the law enforcement field. How do you handle the adversity and doubt?
Mm. Patience, 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 patience. A lot of prayer. That's what got me really through the last almost 20 years. Mentorship. Had to find a mentor. I was so blessed that I had a mentor my entire career. Speaking to people who actually walk the walk and talk the talk. Never stopped being a learner. I've always read. I've always been up on policy, and try to remain humble. So that's I was able to deal with a lot of adversity by that. Sometimes you don't always have to get the last word. Speak when spoken to, but then when it's time to have the floor, you have the floor and hold your ground. So I get my point across, but I don't like confrontation. So when adversity hits, sometimes I'm just patient. I say what I got to say and I keep it moving.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, I want to know a little bit. We had a person send us a question that I didn't put it on your list for you, but
Okay.
they want to know a little bit more about the CEO of Women of Reason. They want to get some details about what that is and what
Okay.
prompted you to organize that company, Women of Reason.
Okay, so back in 2017 is actually when I formed the company. Me, my sister, a couple of my close friends got together and we formed a board. I've always dabbled into mentorship, so I said, why not start my own programming? I was in the process of doing contracts in corrections throughout other prisons throughout the country. So I said, you know what? I need to work for myself. In a couple of years, I was preparing for retirement. So I said, that's another source of income. And then why not help the youth? That's something that I've did for almost 20 years. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start my own foundation, set myself up for retirement. And I'm able that way to help the youth, help other women. And I just formed it and kept moving.
I
That's a great
love that.
thing.
That is a great, great, great thing.
Thank
This
you.
might be a tough one. What are some of the mistakes you wish you would have avoided in your line of work?
I wasn't always humble. Um, I think at a young age, I was given a lot of power, and it kind of went to my head. And even though I thought I was prepared for the next level, I wasn't. So sometimes I think it's best just to slow down. I was
Yeah.
just so fast. I was so young with so much, power and rank and making money. And that was my focus at the time. So a
Yeah.
lot of times we lose that time with family, that time with friends. We lose some of us because we're chasing a dollar. So that was some of the mistakes that I think that I made along the way.
I love it. And you're so candid and open about, your journey, and I love that about you. And it takes a strong, strong woman to do some of the things you've done, and being in the correctional office field, and doing the organization with the women, and just being a boss, authoring a book. You're doing a lot of amazing things, being a minister. I haven't had an opportunity yet to join you all on Sundays, but you're on the list, because I'm looking forward to that. You're just doing so many amazing things. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, leading God's will and leading hundreds of thousands of women to Christ. I'm going to continue to write books. I love writing. Um, Retired.
I
Doing
know
some more
that's right,
traveling, but I
Toni.
know me, I'm going to probably always, because I'm just a go-getter, so I'm going to probably always be doing some type of work,
Yeah.
whether it be for myself, whether it be continuing to contract, but definitely something with woman empowerment, just continuing with my prayer ministry. I'm not sure where God is going to take me with that, but I know he's going to probably open up doors that no man can close. So I'm looking forward to that. So I spending more time with my family as well.
I love it. I love it, because you put God in everything that you're doing, Toni, and that's why it's working so well. You
Yep.
continue to put God first. Everything
Thank
that you
you.
just said is going to manifest for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. I received
Yeah, we
that.
definitely appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
appreciate that. And so, is there anything else that you would like for, as Women's History Month, is there anything else you would like for our strong Black women to know, and make sure that you let everyone know how they can support? I want people to be able to get your book. Can they get your book?
Absolutely. They can log on to my website, womanofreason.com. I'm also on barnesandnobles.com and amazon.com. They can purchase my book there under shop, A Woman of Reason. Um, Also, if they would like to contact me, they can do so by email, Toni at womanofreason.com. And I'm also on social media, Minister Toni. Just a little jewel that I would like to drop for some of the women for Black History Month is just don't give up. Continue to be hungry, continue to strive. Networking is so key and vital. Networking with the right people, and don't be a hater. We all have gifts. We all are given special talents. And I think once we tap into that and realize the gifts that we have, realize the potential that we have, we can go so far. And we don't have to copy anyone. We don't have to be jealous or envious of anyone. If we just join together and believe who we really are, we will prosper.
You just
That's a
said
great,
so
great
much.
message. So
Oh,
let's give God a little bit of that. Where can they see your stream? Are you streaming your
Well, she has a
broadcast?
prayer line on
A prayer
Sundays.
line. How can they get on
yes.
that prayer line?
Okay, so I do have a prayer line. It's every Sunday. It's been going on for the last 8 months, and the telephone number is 805-706-4287. It's a direct line. You don't need an access code. Come on at 6 o'clock. It usually lasts about 30 minutes. We're done at 6:30. So I invite and encourage all of you to join us every Sunday evening.
Oh my gosh, you're
And
doing
we're gonna
so
put that up
amazing
on our
things.
website too,
Yeah,
so
we're
people
gonna
can
put that
find the
up this
Thank
week.
you.
information.
Yes,
We
we
all need
are.
prayer.
We
Trust
all
me.
need prayer. We all need God, girl. And I really admire you. You know that we chat a lot on Instagram, and I really admire the things that you're doing. And I can't wait for Stan and I to be able to meet you in person.
Yes, I
Definitely.
look forward to it. And I thank you. Thank you for your platform, for sharing, and thank you for having me. And I'm wishing you and Stan an abundance of blessings, because I know this is not the end. It's so much that's going to blossom with this spotlight in the city. So continue to strive. It's
Yes,
needed.
yes. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
You're part
much.
of our
We
Spotlight
appreciate it.
family, and you take care, and we will see you soon. We have got to go to a quick commercial break, you all,
Okay.
because we have Larissa Bates is waiting for us, and she is our last woman interview for today, wrapping up Women's History Month right after this next
So
commercial.
thank you. Let's give it up one more time.
Give it up, y'all, for Toni Reason.